Hello everyone, this is Judith with another video. I'm here for you to give you guidance along your journeys and to pinpoint exactly what is blocking you on your journey. So if you want to work with me, feel free to send me an email. You find my email address in the description box below. Yeah, check that out. And today I want to talk to you about finding your divine masculine within. As always, I have pulled a card, but today two cards wanted to come out. But this is not a reading, right? Those are the cards that came out. I just want to use those cards to talk a little bit about the things that I want to get through to you, because it's just more fun when we have the cards and we can discuss things and look at some pictures, right? Some images. It's also guidance that we receive from those things, especially if we pull the cards, as you know, from readings, right? So it's synchronistic. It's helping you along the way to maybe understand some things, because along the journey, it's also always about repeating over and over again the same things, but they have to filter in, they have to sink in. And even if we understand them with our mind, we might not have understood them with our heart and with our whole being. And yeah, so I'm sure you know what I mean. So let's have a look at those cards. And when I looked at them, I immediately saw that this is one lady, right? Because also the lips are very similar from the sun and the lady, right? And I said, well, it's maybe this is the sun. No, could be this lady, right? So let's have a look at it as if it was one card. What we can see right away is that this lady looks very vulnerable, right? She doesn't seem to have clothes or something. She seems to be naked, so completely vulnerable. And also she has her eyes closed, so she's going inward, right? She's going inward and she's holding a plant. And this, I don't know the name of this plant in English, but it's a plant that is growing very fast, right? And this is talking about expansion. So we have to know or to acknowledge that we are expanding, right? No matter what, we cannot stop this. This is just what life is. The movement is expansion. So we choose what we want to expand, or we can choose this, right? Not a lot of people do this, but on our path, this is what we have to do. We have to make a choice where we want to put our energy, where we want to put our focus, what we want to expand, right? How we want to expand. And one of the highest choices that we can make is joy. Why do I say joy and not love? Because love is also critical, of course, but joy is when you choose joy, you're you cannot be anywhere else but in the moment. That's how I see it, right? But I think it is really as it is, because we have a lot of delusions around love. And so when we put our focus on love, then we might not know exactly what kind of love this is. So, but with joy, we know if we feel joy or not, right? We cannot trick ourselves. Whereas when it comes to love, we have a lot of belief systems that are in the way before we find this unconditional love to focus on, right? Which would be a good choice as well, of course. So joy and this lady is in the sunshine, right? The sun is shining above her, and the sun is the masculine energy. So we could see this as divine masculine and divine feminine, right? The divine feminine receiving the sunlight and then growing, expanding, or giving birth to this plant with her ideas, right? Giving birth to new ideas. So we have to know as well that we have divine feminine and divine masculine energy within us. We have both, right? So divine feminine energy is all about receiving. It's all about conceiving as well. And divine masculine energy is all about giving, right? So giving and receiving, this is very important for us on the journey. We or you who are watching this video, and also for me on my journey, I'm more in the kind of feminine energy, but for a long time, we are in our masculine energy. We are a lot in our masculine energy, and we are like giving, some of us even over giving. See if this is right for you. So this is blocking our divine masculine, our divine counterpart from coming towards us. You see, because we are in the masculine energy a lot. So we have to learn how to be in our divine feminine energy. So when we go back to the picture and we see this lady that is so vulnerable, then we can also say that our divine feminine is for a long time behind a wall that is made up of all kind of things, but also made up of trauma. So we have a hard time showing ourselves in our vulnerability, and we do not even know maybe how we can approach this, how we can get through to this inner sub-personality. You could also say that this is your inner child, right? But it would be then the feminine part in this case, the feminine energy. And this is also, so you can imagine your inner feminine being locked up in a kind of closet, like Harry Potter, you know, under the stairs, somewhere behind a door, and doesn't want to come out, right? So, and when we clear the trauma, when we clear our issues, when we transform the energies that are in the way, then we reach a point where finally our divine feminine is ready to come out of the closet. And while she is inside the closet or behind the wall, or however you want to see it, I see it as a closed door, right? And when you can imagine your inner feminine being behind that door, and before she is ready to show herself to the world or even her divine counterpart, she would open up to herself. So you would then open up to yourself and be vulnerable with yourself and be honest with yourself about your feelings, right? And in order to do this, in order to be in this place with yourself, it's oftentimes necessary to let go of the outside, and even to let go to a certain extent of our divine counterpart. This can be very, very important to just, but of course, when you are at this point, then just be prepared that this could be something along your journey, so that you know that you might have, it might be really critical to let go of the outside completely and to just be on the inside. And what you discover on the inside when you make yourself vulnerable and when you open up to yourself, you will discover then that on your inside, you're not alone. Someone is there with you. And this is your inner masculine, right? So you have divine feminine and divine masculine. You have a lot of sub-personalities, inner mother, inner father, inner child, inner teacher, inner student, inner priest, whatever, right? A lot of sub-personalities, but also your divine feminine and divine masculine. So when you go inside, and then you find this divine counterpart. And this doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. As I said, we have both inside of us, and the people watching this video are probably, for the most part, the divine feminine energy, no matter whether they are men or women. So the person that you see, your inner divine masculine, your counterpart, might look different than your twin flame. So you have to detach from your twin flame in order to like be with this divine counterpart on the inside, and to open up to the possibility that maybe someone else might be your twin flame. This sounds weird, right? But it could be critical for some of you to do this. You will know if this applies for you. So what is the most important thing is actually not so much how this person looks like, but what he or she feels like, what your inner divine masculine feels like. What does it feel to be around this person? What does it feel to be around your other half? And you can experience this on the inside, right? And slowly explore this, because you are safe, right? You're safe on the inside, and you can just learn what it feels like and what it would be like to, not what it would be, but what it is like to have this sub-personality with you, right? So from the moment that you discover that you have a counterpart within yourself, you're not alone anymore, right? And this is how you discover your divine counterpart within. And this is also how you find fulfillment, completion, and this deep inner knowing, and the joy, and the love, and everything, right? You find it within. And so you can cultivate this, you can take care of that, you can expand it, right? Grow it like the lady is growing the plant with the sunlight. You can let this energy, this divine masculine energy, like the sun, shine on yourself, and then watch how you are growing like a beautiful flower, right? Because you've missed this energy. Someone has taken this energy away from you, probably in your childhood. And so your flower did not grow, right? You could say it was hiding away somewhere, but did not grow and did not trust. So you build this now on the inside, and then watch what happens on the outside, right? Because when you change yourself on the inside, then everything changes on the outside. This is sure. That's a universal law. So as always, I would keep talking about those things. I hope this was clear. I hope you have the chance to discover this inner divine feminine, which is yourself, behind the locked door, and then slowly open up and discover and explore the divine counterpart that is there with you. Yeah, that's all for today. And I wish you a beautiful day as always. Take care, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now.